Hello guys, it's Letty. I'm going to do this really super duper quick video. We're going to be doing, I decided to do a series on the one, the only Clint Eastwood, Mr. Dirty Harry himself. Okay. This man has such a impressive body of work. He has been around so long and he has done so many things. He's the actor, director. He has his hands in so many different things, and he has made such great movies. I just want to do a series on, I want to review some of his movies. I have one that is my absolute favorite, but he has so many good movies that I kind of want to just review some of the ones that I've seen and then just critique them. It's because he really has not, to me, made a bad movie. I don't think he's made a bad movie. So I'm going to actually be doing 2 movie reviews today, and then we're going to do a series, and I'm going to be reviewing movies for the next few videos. So just hang in there with me. I'm just getting something together so you guys get to see. I love, of course, I absolutely love movies. So today I will be reviewing the movies Gran Turino and oh my gosh, play Misty for me. Oh, I just had a brain fart right there. So I'm gonna start with play Misty for me. So if anything, if I need to add a card or a title or anything, I'll add it if I'm not sure about my information. So just look around. So I'm going to put a poster up because I like to have my posters up when I'm talking about the movie. So this movie came out in 1971. It stars, of course, Clint Eastwood. He's also the director. I'm going to put his co-star name, some of the names in here. I do remember that Donna Mills is in this movie. I remember her. She's a soap opera from the 80s. I think she was in one of those big 80s soap operas. So she's in it. She plays his love interest, the woman that he wants to get back with. So basically this movie is following the genre of crazy woman that you sleep with and then she goes crazy. So there have been several movies with this same plot that I've, Fatal Attraction was in the 80s. Oh my gosh. Fatal Attraction. I don't want to get too far into Fatal Attraction because this is talking about Clint Eastwood. But let me just say this. That movie scared some men to go back home and reconcile with their wives. That's how deep that movie was. So this movie is reminiscent of Fatal Attraction. Well, Fatal Attraction is reminiscent of this movie. This movie came out years earlier. And the crazy, you sleep with this crazy woman and then she becomes obsessed with you genre. That has been I'll put some movies in the captions here. I just can't think of, I think whoever, Hand That Rocks the Cradle was another one. So it's been several movies in this same little genre. So anyway, he plays a disc jockey. Clint Eastwood's character plays a disc jockey. He goes to this bar regularly. Now he has said this on his radio show. So one of his fans actually sits there and waits for him to come and meets him one day. And they sleep together. And, he didn't think much about it. He just hang out with her, and he's not making it no long-term thing. He's just having, he slept with her or whatever, they moved on. That's what he thinks. This woman is falling in love. She starts showing up with groceries and flowers and all kind of stuff, talking about she's in love, and he don't have nothing to do with that. And she starts to show jealous tendencies, and she just snaps. Okay, so, so he is actually trying to reconcile with his girlfriend who he is in love with. He seems to be a playboy type. So the movie is, so that's the main part of the movie. The movie is really, really, it's a good movie. It's a good, nice little thriller. I wouldn't say it's my favorite of all his movies, but it's definitely good, and it keeps your attention. One thing I see as a common theme with his movies, he appears to like jazz music. He has a lot of jazz and music in a lot of his movies. I noticed that as a pattern. I don't know if that's just what he likes, because in several other movies he has a lot. This movie has some really nice music. It has a beautiful Roberta Flack song, The First Time I Saw Your Face. Beautiful song, beautiful soundtrack. So I recommend this if you want a action thriller. It's definitely a thriller, teetering on the lines of horror. It's almost there. It's not quite that gory, but it could be scary. So I'll just put it like this. So I do recommend it, of course. It's great. It's a good movie. So let's move on to the second movie I'll be reviewing, which is Gran Turino. Stars, of course, Clint Eastwood. I'm gonna put the co-stars in the caps. The names escapes me. I think this movie, I'll put the year that this movie came out. I saw this movie last weekend. So basically, Gran Torino is about a man. He's a kind of a grouchy old man, and he sees this neighborhood changing for the worse, and he's trying to keep his neighborhood a certain way. He has this beautiful, and I'm slightly into cars, this Gran Torino car that he owns, this vintage car. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So he befriends reluctantly his neighbors who are of the Asian descent. He is very insulting to them. They mention what they were specifically, but I will put it somewhere. I don't want to. I just get things mixed up. Sorry, but they are from the Asian descent, Asian background, and they're very nice. They're very close. They have customs and things that they do that's part of their culture. And he slowly warms up to them. They form a bond. They start having trouble with the neighborhood gang members, and he intervenes, and he saves them several times from situations, and they grow to have a tight bond. Unbeknownst to him, he's not really expecting that. He just wants everyone to leave him alone, including his family. His family seem like they want to put him in a home. And as far as I can see, this man can still, take care of his home. His home is immaculate as far as clean. His yard is clean. I mean, he seems to not require any help, let alone put in a nursing home. They want him to sell his house. He refuses to leave. I have history on that, because I've had elder family members that don't want to leave their homes. Older people, when they get older, they want to retain as much of their independence as possible. So I can relate to a lot of things in this movie. I've seen neighborhoods change. I can definitely relate to that. That has happened to me, many times, many neighborhoods, things like that I've seen. So this is an excellent movie, character study movie. It's suspenseful. It's very endearing. You can understand everyone's point of view. There is a villain, but everyone has an arc. Everyone has their view. Everyone has something to say, to add to the conversation, and you can understand from the point of, not necessarily the bad guys, but even though he's a grouch, there's something endearing about his character. So I just realized he's probably just a crabby old man, that just wants to be left alone, which I can most definitely relate to that. I've had relatives exactly like that. So this movie touched me. It was special to me. It's a great movie. I think it was nominated for an Oscar. I will put that information in too, because I just saw this movie for the first time, and I know I'm late to the party, but probably most people have seen it. So these two movies are excellent movies. So that is all for today. The next time we will review 2 more of his awesome movies. This man is phenomenal, and I'm gonna try to cover, I don't know how many movies I'm gonna review of his, but you know, the next few videos we will definitely be talking about you know, his movies, his body of work, his impressive body of work. So thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have for you today. Like, comment, and subscribe. Take care and be blessed. Thank you.